Okay, my name's Carney. I'm from Moberly, Missouri. The boat was built in 1981 in Columbia, Missouri. The brand name is called a Mako shark. And the main thing they did was build a lot of jet boats. A lot of them went to St. Louis. And a friend of mine and I talked him into building some outboards. And he let us modify the molds, help with the layup. I helped lay the glass. We modified the molds to add a pad for speed, and did a couple of light layup outboards, kind of in the tradition of the Mod VP race boats. This bare hull weighs about 650 pounds. The fastest I've ever had it is about 92 miles an hour. So it runs kind of an old Survivor from the 80s. The engine is a 1978 Formula 2.4, one of the early offshore engines. And it has right now it has a 2.5 liter power head, which gives it about 260 horsepower. So it goes pretty good. Fun boat. Have an old Survivor, bring it to the antique shows. Just let people see kind of what we did back in the 80s.
Yeah, a beautiful boat. When you were talking about, a lot of these were the inboards, right? I mean, that's why all that room's back there behind those seats, right?
Yes.
And they typically put another, like a bench seat, and then the motor is sitting right.
Yeah, the motor would be sitting right in that open spot. I actually have more seating that goes in it. This is kind of the fun setup. It'll seat about 6 people when I put all the seats in it if we want to. It makes it a little bit more of a family boat.
Very cool. So obviously, kind of, I mean, building it and being a one-off like that. What happened after that? I mean, were there any more outboards that were built like that, or were you guys kind of a one-off?
So. The last I heard, the guy, this was one of the last ones. He built maybe a couple more boats, just more production style boats. Then he quit building them and went to work for Advantage Boats in Arizona. And the last I heard, he was on a sailboat trying to go around the world.
That's awesome. That is awesome. So it's fiberglass, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. And is that the fuel tank over there on the right? Is that what that?
Yes, yeah, stainless fuel tanks, Russell fuel tanks. Pretty common in the V-drive, flat bottom California boat world. Nothing really special. A lot of jet boats had them. A lot of the old V-drive Sangers, Hondos, that kind of boats, drag boats had them. The floor looks like a butcher block, but it really isn't. It's in cuts of balsa wood. It's a balsa quarry. That's also something that's commonly used in all kinds of boats, probably still is used. But this boat, they just did a layer of glass over it and then flow coat it so it's kind of shiny. It looks nice rather than, we don't want carpet or anything like that, it weighs too much.
Yeah, very cool. So the initial deal on this, were you going for speed? I mean, is that what?
Yeah, we were trying to build them as fast as we could. Just a couple of us were just trying to go, do what we could to go fast, have fast lake boats.
So you're talking 1981, you guys get this done, built, and you're running the rivers with it, or what are you running back then?
Mostly the small lakes in central Missouri. Not much at Lake of the Ozarks, maybe once a year for vacation or something. Most of it was Thomas Hill Lake. Then there's Mark Twain Lake up there, and then you can also go to the Mississippi River.
Very cool.